He's just getting older now, and
You mind if I ask how old he is?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I mean, he's got to be older than. I think he's older than Mama, so I'm gonna guess late 70s, early 80s. I'm gonna get, but that's a guess.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say late 70s. But yeah, still working some, and mainly I think because
Came around the long way.
can't afford to retire. But
Oh, really?
well, yeah. It's and I don't mean to make that sound like he's terrible with money. I mean he's just had a lot of expenses in his life.
Sure.
But good guy. No, I'm not super close to him, but
Oh, yeah.
they're distant a little more distant family, but good guy. And yeah, I was just kind of surprised when I heard that, but in a good way.
Yeah, that is good. So he can't afford to retire? Is there going to be a possibility that he could actually make the trip?
I hope so. I know one of his sons, and their family are wanting to take it because he is getting older and he realizes there's maybe not much time left to do this sort of thing, especially while he's healthy enough to do them. He wants to go to the Grand Canyon and he wants to go back to Vietnam, he said.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to try to, amongst all of them, they're going to try to make that happen. Louis Vuitton.
Yes. So we saw some perhaps questionable Louis Vuitton earlier. This is the real store. Just to let you know, turn the corner and it's a different kind of street. They're closed right now, but that's real Louis Vuitton.
Wow. Yeah, I noticed that it didn't have the big exclamation point after the name.
I noticed the lack of an exclamation point on the marketing.
I'm noticing your lack of enthusiasm for Louis Vuitton. So this really is the fancier sort of section, eh?
Yes. This is the fancy pants part of town. One of them, anyway. For retail, this would be the fanciest part of town, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
They hadn't closed those streets off.
No, I think I don't know, maybe it changes as the year wears on, but it feels like at certain times of the year they do, but maybe I'm misremembering that.
What's that? What is that building?
This fancy one I'm pointing at now?
Yes.
That's a great question. I see the word opera. You want to walk across there and see?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Accor, ACCOR, Accor Hotels.
Oh, okay. It's nice.
Those are fancy hotels. Let's get on in there. I mean, I'm not going to go inside. I feel like
well, sure.
I'm drenched in sweat. It's not appropriate right now. This is the lobby, but I think we're right adjacent to the restaurant. Let's point our camera at people that are dining. That'll be nice and rude. We'll see if I could just get it at an angle where it's not so rude. Well, this table is not occupado, so let's see. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Big couches. Nice fancy.
Wow.
This is Cafe Lautrec.
What? Cafe Star Trek? What?
Cafe Star Trek. And then it looks like the restaurant is fairly empty as well. That's not good.
What time is it there?
Well, it's not. It's after 9, so it's not really dining time. It's too late.
Yeah.
Presumably they've had their dinner rush. Nice.
Yeah.
Fancy. Now what's the name of it's the Hotel de l'Opera.
French.
Sounds French to me.
Hotel of the Opera.
There is an opera as well. They're not just whistling Dixie about that opera. Let's move on to the opera so you can see it. The piece de resistance of
Are they
French? Oh yeah.
So it's an opera. Is that like an opera, like a European style opera, or is it something different in Vietnam since there's obviously a different culture?
Well, it refers to the building, so I'll let you tell me what you think about that building.
It's like Naps.
But Naps?
Naps. It looked like it said Naps back there on that sign. Future time. Turn around. Turn to your left. Turn 90 degrees to your left.
N-A-R-S, NARS.
Oh, okay.
NARS.
Okay, I didn't see the little. Okay, it looked like
I
it
mean,
said
now I want to know what
naps.
NARS means. N-A-R-S. From you, for you, from NARS.
Sharks.
I don't know what.
The Dark
Yes, also
Gallery.
the Dark Gallery of Sharks.
Oh no.
Trendy music. Oh, it's Shark Nightclub. Shark Nightclub.
Oh.
These ladies, these are exactly the ladies that will be there at the nightclub.
Wouldn't that
Find
be
more
great?
hot ladies to not speak to you at our nightclub.
Oh.
Oh no! Too
It's
much
fun.
honesty in marketing.
it's funny because it's true.
Well, they might say, "Where are you? I can't see anything. The night, all the lights are out in this nightclub.
The Dark Gallery.
It's a dark gallery. What a terrible idea! You can't see anything in here. Who's gonna buy a painting when the lights are out?"
I thought you meant like talking to me specifically, like, oh, you're a disembodied voice. You're just coming over a speaker.
I might be. I mean, I
Who
kind of
are
am
you?
today. I'm like,
Oh,
oh yeah, hang on. That's not true. I can flip the camera around.
oh, that's true. You're
We're
set
back in
up.
business.
Set up. Oh. Oh wow! Look at this. We've been here by this thing before, right?
Oh, probably. I mean, it is a big
Yeah,
site.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, and it is colonial. But this one, so there's a famous one in Saigon. Maybe, hopefully, we'll get to see it. But you might remember it from the movie that we watched that we sort of did a review on.
The one with Michael Caine.
Yes, that's the one. Quiet
Yeah.
American. So do you remember seeing the opera house there?
Maybe is that the one
Maybe.
where they? Is that the one where the scene where they blew up the street?
Yes, that's
Okay.
yeah, that's where they did it.
Okay.
Right in front of that. So that's more famous. You see it, I guess, advertised more. You see it more in photos for travel. It is more. Oh, he's picking up the people I was standing next to, and I was getting in front of them. Sorry. Anyway, so that one is, I would say, more famous. And I know that opera houses are not judged by just sheer size. I get that, but this one's a lot bigger. I think it's nicer looking too. It's cooler.
It
like
is
a
very
big
cool.
giant opera house.
Yeah.
You can't film inside, as far as I know. I've been inquiring on the internet.
That makes sense. I mean, they don't want you filming like performances and stuff,
Right. Now,
I
you were
get
asking a minute ago. They do traditional performances. As far as I know, there's there's a such thing as Chinese opera, right? But as far as I know, there's no such thing as Vietnamese opera.
Uh-huh.
But there are traditional performances that are done there in the opera house.
What about Klingon opera?
I don't think they do Klingon opera there, Scott. I'm just guessing. I'm not. I don't have their schedule in front of me, but I feel like it's probably not happening.
That's too bad.
It is too bad. Okay. Can you see the store across the street? It's not worth walking over if you can't, and I can't zoom. So
It says Prada.
yes, you can't see it. Okay, yeah. So I'm just giving more evidence of how fancy the area is.
Oh,
I knew you'd appreciate that. Now, how would you like to see me eat more? You don't really see me eat anything.